Hello, Miss Ollinger here. Today I'm going to read you a story about ladybugs because we're still learning this week about insects. So if you're ready, let's get started. The Brooklyn Adventures. My Little Ladybug Friend, written by Toady A. Williams, illustrated by Corinna Hollyoak. Magical moments happen during each and every day. One such moment mystified me in a most unusual way. Hello there, friend. Brooklyn here, explorer of all things wild. Join me as we discover our untamed innermost child. Here's the story of one adventure, a snippet you're sure to survive. If we only open our eyes and explore, these moments will come alive. Today, we'll find a tiny small dot. It's red with a few black spots. Come along carefully with me as it jumps around lots and lots. One delightful summer day, I jumped on my swing to play. Something strange suddenly fell on me, from above to my dismay. Tumbling onto my shoulder, this dark spot landed so easily. Do you see that small red dot? Well, it certainly startled me. Can you see that tiny, small red dot on Brooklyn's shoulder? What do you think it is? I wonder. Jumping and squealing, oh my, whatever should I do? Mom, what's this dot? Come quick, take a look, please, and thank you. It sat on my arm, then crawled down to my hand, then disappeared. I grew frightened and worried, maybe even a wee bit scared. Mom hurried toward me to see. What was up with this red spot? Why, it's a sweet ladybug, dear Brooke, and not just any old dot. They're friendly and fun to watch. I hear they're full of good luck. Will it walk onto my hand, or oops, hopelessly get stuck? She placed her hand on my arm, softly with barely a touch. The spot moved onto her fingertip and began hopping way too much. This dot with its stubby short legs wobbled over Mom's white knuckle, then onto her thumb it stopped, causing us to laugh and to chuckle. Wow, this bug is so precious and tiny, she whispered gently in my ear. Before this little dot takes off, look carefully, Brooke, have no fear. Lifting and stretching my neck to get a much closer view, I saw more red than black on its back, and 6 small skinny legs too. Let's count this little one's spots quickly while it's still here. We haven't much more time till our freckly friend flies in the air. 1, 2, 3, 4, I see. Oh, Brooke, there's another one. 5, 6, and 7, we sang. Together it was so much fun. 7 dark spots. What's next, Mom? I stood still as my mouth grew dry. Then Mom said, Brooke, make a wish. Say good luck and a sweet goodbye. One more glance, oh, dare I look? The dot hopped as if to fly. Mom slowly closed both her eyes to make a wish, and so did I. When Mom opened her eyes, she sucked in a breath so deep. Then Mom blew softly over this dot with nary a sound nor a peep. The dot fluttered, it flitted, then flew, taking flight way up so high, till we meet again, my little friend. Good luck, little ladybug. Bye-bye. Nightfall had come, time for bed. I snuggled in tightly to say, with my favorite warm PJs on, tomorrow promised a new day. Mom tucked me in bed so snug, she giggled, then said, sleep tight. Don't let the bedbugs bite. Then she kissed my cheek good night. A sneeze woke me up from sleep as I heard a thunderous yawn. Then a scuffling of Mum's slippered feet let me know it was finally dawn. An excitement rose up in me to find my newfound friend. Will you help me find this freckled speck? Let's go, leave no loose ends. Do you think we can find it? Outside, I cried, "Now, don't give up. This is just another test. I will find you, my little ladybug. Until then, I won't rest." I searched with all my focus, looking at each footprint I made. Tiptoeing over the freshly mowed grass, I watched for clues, blade by blade. Trudging onward, I took a short pause next to our creaky old shed. Should I give up this search? Oh, drats! Or is my ladybug just up ahead? I ran past the tangled up hose, where my feet made me stop, then drop. Under the large lemon tree at the edge of the lot, I plopped. Phew, I'm tired, I need a break, I cried with a long-winded sigh. I stared up through the lemon limbs as gray clouds darkened the sky. My tummy started to gurgle. It must be about lunchtime. Brooklyn, come on in and eat, Mom hollered over the old wind chime. Stepping on through the back door, I glanced over the side gate. There's one place I've yet to explore. After lunch, it'll have to wait. My tummy was full after Mom's beef stew as my eyes drooped down a little bit. It's nap time, Brooklyn, Mom said. Time to quit, I had to admit. I woke up from a restful nap as a thought occurred to me. I knew where to find Little Ladybug, just exactly where my friend would be. This speckly dot will be in plain sight. How simply simple, I thought. Why, in Mom's flower bed, right? Resting on one of the garden pots. Do you think that's where the ladybug is? We'll find out. Filled with loads of excitement, I scurried so fast, can't trip. Almost forgot to tie my shoes. Oops, be careful, almost a slip. Slow down, Brooklyn, what's the rush? There's plenty of time, Mom cried. Be in the backyard exploring and the flower garden outside. So many colorful flowers, each a different shape and size. Would the freckled dot blend in or leap like a big surprise? I smelled the sweet fresh odor of roses by the wooden fence. Fragrance up my little nose. It was magical and oh so dense. A yellow golden butterfly waved its dotted wings nearby when something started to twitch, just barely catching my eye. Slowly I walked past the garden gate to the middle of the patch, and there I spied my spotted friend on a large flower where it latched. My heart started to beat, thump thump, as I drew near inch by inch. Carefully I approached the plant, just hoping my friend wouldn't flinch. The patience paid off, it's true. It's hard to explain, you see. Such a mystical magic moment happened right then and there to me. And when I thought the spot would take off, getting ready to fly away, it just stopped and turned around. Was my ladybug looking back my way? The bugaboo's eyes were glassy and dark. I could barely make them out. Possibly, does Ladybug see me? But of course, I have no doubt. It's home, was here all along, I shouted to the flower bed. Mom heard me and soon rushed out. Look, Mom, little ladybug's just ahead. A small cluster of ladybugs were gathered nearby, standing tall. How delightful, my little ladybug was never alone at all. And like my mother had shown me, I tenderly stretched out my hand, then opened my palm really wide to offer it a safe place to land. We stayed this way for a while, my hand serving as ladybug's shelf. Don't drop it, be very careful, I quietly thought to myself. Then, with a strong hint of courage and a gentle touch of love, I was ready to let my friend go, fly far and soar high above. With a flutter and a little step, its wings opened and soon spread, saying farewell's not too easy, I'd rather my friend stay instead. Quickly closing both eyes, I thought of a whimsical wish. It was a very magical moment, one I know I'll always cherish. Blowing softly, little ladybug lifted, then climbed to a great new height. Good luck, my newfound friend. You've brought us so much delight. Mom and I waved a hopeful so long. As the day turned into night, we needn't say a final goodbye. Maybe soon we'll reunite. The end. Have you seen a ladybug outside? Now that it's warm and it's summer, you can sometimes find ladybugs if you look. Maybe you can find them in the park or out in your yard if you have a yard, or on a walk. You might be able to spot some other types of insects. And I really like this story too, because it always reminds me that sometimes it's hard to say goodbye to the people that we care about and love, but it's not always a final goodbye. And you can let, like in the story, the ladybug flies away and soars very high. And I think that's very lovely and beautiful to think about. So I would love to hear if you found a ladybug or any other insects on your walk. You can let me know. Otherwise, I'll see you next time. Bye.